Hello, and welcome to Live at the Lodge. We're at the Lost Tamarack Lodge, and my name is Elise, and I welcome you to this new series that we are providing. I'm a wellness practitioner, certified in a lot of different varieties of modalities, but tonight I just wanted to give a little bit of myself, of my business, what I provide, as well as maybe some breath exercises. So to start us off, because I know people are either starting a late night work shift, maybe parents that are putting down their kids and they need a little energy boost. So we have what's called the energizing breath. And the energizing breath is literally 2 inhales real quick, and then an exhale fully out. And you can also integrate some arm movements with it as well. You can either be in a seated position or even standing. So I'll give you those 2 options. I'll stand first, and you can just follow along. 2 inhales in, and then an exhale down. So it'll look like this. Inhale, exhale. And I'd like to invite you to continue doing that breath. 2 inhales up and an exhale down. That'll stir up nice internal heat, great for the winter. Really calm and cool and relaxing effect afterwards for those with maybe anxiety issues. And also it's just a really great cleanser for the whole entire body. And in that, you know, we all need help. We all need to ask for help sometimes. And what I get from a lot of my clients are questions on what they can do at home. And that's what's difficult, is we don't always get the true guidance or the best thing for what's in our body, for what we need. Everyone's different. So I really like to tailor every single person's individual experience with me. So whether they need, they're an athlete, they're in chronic pain, or they're just overall trying to do better in life. So a little insight on me: if you're still doing that breath, 2 inhales and an exhale, great, keep up the great work. I have a business in Boyne City. It's called Connected Healing Arts and Movement Design. And I am a bodywork practitioner, which specializes in stretch therapy. I'm a mobility specialist, a sound healer, yoga teacher, a doula. There's just a lot of things that I try to do to give back to the community and serve the best way that I can. It's a very big passion of mine. So yeah, I'm in Boyne. I live in Petoskey. I have my client room in Boyne City, and I service all of northern Michigan. I have people coming from all areas. I even have clients who fly in for me. So it's been a pretty amazing thing since I started on my own in June of this year. So we're going to be coming up on 6 months here. So thank you for tuning in tonight. Again, this is Live at the Lodge, the Lost Tamarack Lodge in 𝗕𝗏𝗰𝗵𝗶, and I'd like to shout out to our team and our crew too as well. We host a lot of variety of things out here. The 𝗕𝗏𝗰𝗵𝗶 is a wonderful summer festival that is in the solstice in June, and I'm also contributing to that event as well as a director of the healing arts. So we would love to see you during that event as well. And thank you everyone too for putting this on, because I think we all need just a little bit of networking and help along, and also an insight to what we all do. And another thing with being a yoga instructor, I teach in Petoskey at Inspiring Inner Growth on Fridays, select Fridays, and that's hot yoga. So that's with red light therapy. There are some red lights here. And that is really great as a detox, as well as muscle recovery and muscle building. And I highly recommend it. It's the only class in northern Michigan that actually provides near infrared and infrared light therapy for yoga. And then my second class is also in Boyne City at Balanced Living Yoga Studio, and that's on Wednesdays. So I'd love to see you in class. Be great. I hope that breath helped. And if you're coming off of that breath, you can just settle into your body, take either a seated position, or maybe you're in bed doing the scrolling thing. I know we all do it. So hopefully that this is like a little teaser for you to just either sit up and get a little movement in your body, get connected to your breath, and allow yourself just, some time for yourself. So we had that first breath exercise, the energizer breath, as 2 inhales and an exhale. We'll take it into another breath, which is just our matched breath, which is an inhale and an exhale, same count in as the same count out. So with that inhale, I'll just do that as a count of 4. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And if you find that a breath is not complete on either the inhale or exhale, you can always adjust the flow of your breath, of how much air is actually being let out or drawn in. And that's how you match your breath. So it's a good way to actually find your breath. And to be honest, I didn't find my breath in my yoga practice fully until about 3 years into my practice. And that was dedicated time to meditation and breath work and my own yoga practice. So it takes time. So give yourself grace. We can't be perfect. No one's perfect. I'm not even perfect in my breath, but if I show up every day and I try to do my best, then I find that at the end of any breath exercise, I feel better than when I started. So we'll take that matched breath together, and we'll just settle in, softening the feet wherever they are, softening the legs, allowing ourselves to settle in, maybe stacking the bones if you're upright, standing, or sitting. And maybe the shoulders move and wiggle to soften. The elbows become soft and heavy from the shoulders. And the hands become light. Maybe wiggling the fingers. The jaw separates from the skull as you maybe separate the lips. Maybe the tip of the tongue reaches the top of the mouth, allowing softness in the face. You can even forcefully take your hand to your brow and give yourself a little massage to allow the head and facial muscles to release. I also like taking the thumbs and the index fingers and pulling down the ears to release. And as we release those hands and soften the jaw and the face, we're breathing fully in that matched breath and exhaling. And once you get connected to that matched breath, you can allow some movement to come into the body. I really like going from left to right, just to allow ourselves to get connected to our maybe a little bit of imbalances that happen throughout the day. And you can even be seated in this. The arm comes down to the side, the other reaches up towards the sky as we exhale over to the side, emptying out the side lung. And then inhaling up through center. Exhaling, pouring out on the other side. Making space to the body, opening up wide. And then inhaling back through center. So you just take it from left to right. Nice and soft. No need to have pressure on yourself to do it correctly. But maybe you find tightness in the arms or the sides, the hips. Everyone's a little different, so Allow your breath to just be the leader of that movement. Or maybe if the movement feels good, maybe the movement is what leads the breath. And remembering the neck, allowing it to be soft, unclenched jaw, soft feet and legs. Because usually if we start focusing on one area of the body, another compensates. So we try to think in all areas: softness, expansion, connection. And you can even take a forward fold in this, inhaling up and then exhaling down, letting the arms fold all the way down, reaching towards the ground. And you can bring it up. Maybe lift towards the sky, mini back bend here. Exhaling down. Or you can even take it standing. And then exhaling all the way down. And sometimes people get caught up with the arm motions. Doesn't really matter. Yoga is the connection of breath and movement. Yoga is a big, actually, umbrella for a lot of things, but connection of movement and breath, union together is the main focus. So whether the arms come forward or at the sides or come down, whatever that is for you, just know how it feels in your body, because you don't just want to repeat the same motions over and over again. You want to build that mobility in all planes of motion. And with that, we just always want to think of our breath. If I had a business that wasn't called Connected Healing Arts and Movement Design, it would probably be feet and breath. I've told this a lot of times to my clients, because we forget about our feet. We're just on our feet all the time. And then we forget about our breath, because our breath is just breathing for us, right? So our feet and our breath are two things that we could really focus on that could improve our lives a lot. So the things that I love to do that are simple is, if you have a tennis ball, dogs at home might steal it, like mine. I always have to find my ball from underneath the bed or tucked into their, little blankets. But a tennis ball on the feet, rolling it out, getting that nice archway, and the toes separate. It's a really great way to get blood flowing through your feet, and just that way of having the feet get more connected to the ground. A lot of times we forget also about the feet, the shoes that we're wearing. I actually love 𝗕𝗹𝗰𝗵𝗶 shoes, 𝗕𝗵𝗿𝗰𝗵𝗶 spelled. They're barefoot minimalist shoes. I'm actually wearing them tonight because that's the only shoes I wear. They're fantastic, and they make a whole long line of great feet shoes for providing healthy footwear. So as a yogi and as a bodywork practitioner, as well as a person who works out and is outdoors, I love the 𝗕𝗹 shoes. And another way that we can connect to our feet is really just touching them and moving with them. So I'm just gonna kick off my shoes, get a little comfy with you guys. And hello to whoever's streaming in tonight. It's nice to have you here at Live at the Lodge. So with our feet and our lovely connection to our feet, a lot of points of our feet are the acupressure points. So I work with a lot of acupressure points in the body as a bodywork practitioner. And the biggest thing that we can do for ourselves is work around the pad of the foot and along the arch of our foot. So for that at home would be right here and the arch. Because our shoes are constricted so much, we end up kind of squeezing in our bones from our feet. So that structure that supports us, the arch and that pad, is really huge. So I don't know if you get a foot massage from your significant other or your kids at home, somehow trick them into doing it, or just do it yourself, taking your nice thumbs and just walk along the lines from the outside of the foot into the pad of the foot, just pressing and finding those little bony areas and kind of moving the bones, those joints in between, rocking them back and forth. And you'll notice some tightness, stiffness, and that's where you want to get a little bit of added pressure and just working around and then up through the arch. And I like taking the palm, like all my fingers, to wrap around the top side of my foot and using my thumbs into the arch way. Wasn't supposed, live at the lodge, it's not supposed to be like an online, foot massage, but I wanted to at least talk about the feet because the feet are huge. And also the mobility of the feet. So when we're thinking about where the feet and how they move in movement, standing, walking, etc., we want to think, do we have full rotation both directions? So can we take it all the way to the left? Can we take it all the way to the right? Pointing, flexing. Do we have full rotation both directions? So a good way for you to get connected with your body is to move it. So you could do these exercises while laying in bed, doing that lovely thing we do of scrolling, doing this. And it's an easy thing. So we can just inhale, drawing our feet to our chest, pulling the toes back, flexing, pressing through the soles of the feet, lifting up to the chest, soft arms, or if you are scrolling, that's fine. If you're viewing, hey, at least you're viewing, but we gotta just lovely give our feet some love. So pulling back, inhaling, and then exhaling, pointing the toes away from the body. And you'll feel that stretch in the top part of our feet, pulling back on an inhale. And then exhaling, pointing the toes away. And then we'll bring it back through center. We can take that same thing, inhaling top, just like our arms, exhaling the toes out, which dancers would know as like a plie, pulling the toes, separating the feet, and then bringing them back, inhaling, exhaling out, inhaling, then exhaling forward. And then you could also do full circles. Exhaling around, inhaling up. Just finding a rhythm. That is a great way to kind of drop into a meditative state of connecting the mind and body together. I can already tell that my left foot is a little off than my right because I only massaged the one, right? Such a bad mom to my feet. So if you haven't already, we'll take our lovely TLC to our other foot, walking the pad of the foot from the outside in, finding those joints, the space in between. And we just want to find just, the difficult spots where you're like, ooh, how is that tight there? And giving ourselves just a little grace of knowing, hey, we all get a little sore, things that we don't notice that are happening in our body. And if there is a specific point in your feet, you can always look it up. There's acupressure points of a map online. You can Google it, and it will tell you what it pertains to. It could be gallbladder, kidney, liver, stomach, head, shoulders. Everything is the foot on the map on the foot. Just like there's a map of your body on your hands and your ears. And then also working that arch of the foot too as well. And this is a great way to check in too on how you stand and balance. Your balance can pertain to your feet as well. So if you don't have full connection in the feet, you're not going to balance well. So we've done breath, we've done feet, we've done some motions with our arms and our body, and we can just also connect it all together. So our feet root in, hip widths apart. The heart lifts, shoulder relax, And we inhale those arms up. And then exhale them to the sides. And either the toes can lift and come down as well with the hands. And the eyes can even close to challenge your balance. And we'll even take a twist. Inhaling up through center. The arm comes forward, the other arm reaches back. Inhaling back through center. Exhaling to the other side. I'll even turn so you can see it this way. And then wherever you are, you can keep this motion going or bringing the hands to heart center, rooting into the feet, settling into the hips, noticing how your body feels after awakening the spine. We just want to settle in, knowing and being aware of what we've done so far in our body, right? So we've done our lovely feet, we've done our breath, we've awakened the spine, and some people just want to also integrate maybe a little bit more. And like I said, you could be doing this at home, at work, in a chair, laying down. These are just simple things, even a morning wake-up routine. I love taking just the one leg. I'm not sure if it's mirroring or not, so this is my right leg, but I'm just going to say your left leg, taking that over the right. And some people might have not that much mobility in their leg to have it be open. Maybe it's up here and they need to support themselves a little bit more, and that's fine. As long as we're trying to go for the goal of opening ourselves in what's called this figure 4 stretch. And wherever the arms are for support, maybe it's wrapped to hold, but allowing yourself to just open yourself up a little bit more. So one hand could be pressing, the other could be supporting, or it could be on the foot. And another way to open up the hips as well is, even if you're in a chair pose, you can turn off from the chair, allowing one leg to drop down, and that knee kind of drops down. You get this nice long extension of the leg, and the foot can come down, and you can just sit here on a chair where hip opens, the knee comes down, that quad stretch. And everyone might feel it in a different way, because right, where our bodies are different, so that's okay. But this is a great way to just breathe and have a good stretch. If you're on a chair, you can even take a twist even further than that, away into that thigh. And then we'll bring it back through center, and we'll drop the other leg down. So if you're sitting in that chair, you just scoot over to the edge, allowing that one knee to drop. So we're still supported in that chair. Breathing here, settling in, feeling our connection of our feet, softening, allowing breath to expand the ribs. And then maybe inviting a twist into the body. And you could stay in these poses for as long as you want. I'm just trying to give you a variety of something to either calm you down, settle you in, do things at home, at work, the office, chair, anytime, watching TV. When we think about this day and age, unfortunately, we are too much tied to sitting and not moving. And there's always ways that we can incorporate movement into our lives rather than being stagnant. So besides that, we've got our lovely spine. Now, as an example with our lovely phones. It's a love-hate relationship, right? If we're on the phone, as an example, or looking at our phone, and usually it's not this, it's usually in this position, or this, because it's just a default. The gravity just kind of takes us down. Our gaze gets down. So being here all the time, as well as here all the time, it becomes very hard on the upper part of our body, as well as our back. So if we're in this position all the time, the counter position of that is flexion back, back bends. I cannot tell you enough how many times I do back bends with my clients. Back bends, back bends, back bends. Feet, breath, back bends. Nowadays with our upper body, because of that restrictiveness, back bends are so important. And I feel like back in the day when I started yoga, back bends were even scary for people then, and technology was even like hitting a high point. So it's even more imperative that people get comfortable with back bends, because that is how we have a healthy and happy spine. So what I love to do, which I wasn't planning on doing, which I love this kind of thing, live at the lodge, you never know what you're gonna get. Unscripted, baby. I love where in the morning I'll do this. If this is your bed, I love to just lay off the side of my bed. And literally, you just take that lovely back bend. You hang off the side. And you can hang off the side of your couch. My hat's just gonna come off. Let the arms hang. Scarf's gonna move too. And this is where we can just allow the shoulders to open up. And this is a supported back bend. Off the couch, off, you know, a lazy boy chair, your legs could be up, whatever. Off the side of the bed. You might look like you're dead. Whew. And always be mindful of coming up if you're not used to the back bends. But back bends will give you more mobility in the upper body. So with that, we also want to invite twist in the spine for the mobility from left to right. And with back bends, the more you get comfortable with those back bends, the more that you can go a little bit deeper. Other ways for back bends, even just a slight inversion, is what we call bridge pose. And bridge pose, it can be taken even in the bed as well. We can also do this just laying down on the ground where the feet are flat, pressing in, and we just feel the spine on the ground first, hands at the sides. And we just feel how this feels in our body first before moving anywhere. And as the feet and knees are hip-width distance, the feet press in, the hands press down, and we slightly lift the tail up just 2 inches. It does not have to be an extreme posture. And this is a great way to use our core and a great legs or glutes, depending on what you're activating. And then pressing further into the feet, lifting the tail even higher. And as we lift through, energetically, the hip bones up, pressing down through the feet, hands pressing down. This is technically an inversion. Your heart is over your head. And this is a great way to counter our lovely tech neck that we call tech neck, whatever you want to call it. It's many, many different names because of all the things that it involves. So bridge pose, fantastic way to open the chest and also get the blood flowing, because the blood travels faster and easier from the legs to the heart. Yeah, love this. This is great. Good job, guys. Whatever you're doing at home, keep it up. Keep up the good work. And I can't wait to be back here again. And depending on what you request from me or want to learn a little bit more, maybe we'll do a poll on what people would like, feedback, etc. We'll do whatever. And I know that we've got musicians, artists lined up. So if you're interested in also providing, please reach out. We would love to have you on to contribute to this beautiful series. Okay, so just like in any yoga practice or workout, we can build upon more. We have our bridge pose, which we can essentially move into a wheel pose. And wheel is a little bit, let's just say, advanced, I'd like to say, for most people who practice because of a variety of things. And a lot of times it's great to have a support system of people around you while you're doing it. So when a teacher cues it in class, I give you permission to like, hey, try it out, but also know your strengths and weaknesses in your practice so that you're not thrown off by, let's just say, not nailing the pose. But right, it doesn't matter if we nail the pose at all. If you fall, that means that you were up, right? So since we've been moving, we're getting a little warming up in this barn. Woo! So with wheel pose, which is great, is we can start exactly where we were in our lovely bridge pose. So our feet are hip-width distance, feet on the ground, hands at the sides. And just like that motion of the hips up towards the sky, it's going to be that same exact thing, except the hands are going to come right in next to our ears, next to our face. And our fingers are in towards our shoulders, elbows up towards the sky. For those of you who have long hair, longer than, gentleman hair, be wary because you don't want to squeeze and pull your hair as you're trying to lift off from the ground. But as you press into the hands, press into the hips, up towards the sky, maybe you adjust the hands, adjust the feet for what you need in your body. But that is your wheel pose. And like I said, we're building up to that. That is an extreme pose. But we have that back bend option to get that flexion in our body from being over in our lovely tech's body. We always want to open up the chest, open up the heart. Huge, huge factor in this day and age. So that is the biggest, most extreme pose. And that's what we're working towards, is working for more mobility in our body. So we're going to integrate a little bit of all of that together. So we've got the feet, we've got the breath, and we've got the back. We're not going to go back into that full wheel back bend, but at least we're going to do a little bit of that flow together. So I invite you to just get comfortable, easy seated position, crisscross applesauce, whatever that means for you and your body. Allow the hands to rest. And we'll just take the chin on an inhale, lift up, chin, inhale up. Exhale, chin to chest. 2 more times. And then we'll circle the head, both directions a couple times. Find a little bit of the kinks, tightness that are still left in there. And we'll integrate that breath with the arms, inhaling up, exhaling out. Taking a twist, inhaling up. One arm forward, one arm back. Through center, twist to the other side. Inhale through center. Twist on each side one more time. Back through center, hands to heart. Then we'll extend both legs nice and long. And we'll just fold in. And the folding in does not have to be rounding out through the spine. Sometimes you can get a little bit more of a lengthening, more of a stretch by actually lifting up through the heart and letting the heart lead. So as you can see, even if I'm flexy and I can reach for my feet, I don't get much of a stretch for myself as I do if I'm lifted up through the heart and I'm actually pulling the energy out and down. I will just sit here for 3 breaths. And then we can take, let's just say, the left sole of the foot into the right thigh. The knee is out nice and soft. And a few different directions that we can go with this stretch. We can just lean over that right leg. We can take a twist into that right leg, away from that knee. We can even bring it back through where that left hand stays down and the right arm lifts. And just a little bit more too, we can even integrate a little bit more of that back bend. So with this lovely extension, we take that left hand stacked under our elbow and shoulder, right arm reaches, we press through the legs, and we lift the hips up like we did in that bridge pose, extend, reach the arm long. We call modified wild thing, getting wild live at the lodge. And then we'll bring it back down if you're lifted. You can even take a nice little flow, arms reach for that foot, bring it up, land the hand, lift the hips, point energy through that right foot, bring it back down. And this is a great flow. Flow for the hips, flow for the core to lift and hold, also the arm. And we're just feeling ourselves transition from side to side and getting that nice extension in the back. And then we'll take it over to the other side where the right sole of the foot comes into the left leg. We can either allow ourselves to fold and stretch into this, twist. We can hold into this position, or we can also take our right hand, stack it underneath that left arm reaches, pressing through that sole of the foot. We can lift up through the hips, getting through that modified wild thing. And we can even integrate that back and forth, kind of a teeter-totter motion, and integrating that breath too as well. Inhaling up and exhaling, opening up more. And then you can continue that, or we'll bring it both soles of the feet together for Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. And this will look different for everyone, right? We have maybe the knees are up, and we have to support with our hands. Maybe we're not that far, and maybe we just need to widen the stance, the depth between our feet and our pelvis. But either way, giving ourselves grace for where we're at and knowing that we've moved this far already. So great job. And we'll just sit here for a moment, grounding down into our body, connecting to where we were. Maybe the heart comes forward. Maybe the hands press gently into the knees or the calves, allowing ourselves to just be still and be with our breath. And what's great about getting to know your breath is the power in which it comes out of you, where it can either inhale, exhale out the nose, inhale, exhale out the mouth, or alternating from inhale nose, exhale mouth, or inhale mouth, exhale nose. So I challenge you to play around with your breath at home, noticing how that changes within your body. Because your breath out of your mouth, or in, is a wider space. So of course, more breath can go in, but your nose is a smaller nostrils, so the channel of the breath through and out is a little bit more difficult. So it's a nice way to be able to control your breath in a different way because of the flow, whether it's through the nose or out the mouth. And also you have the channels within the face that have such a big effect on your body. So wherever you are, just come back into that easy seated position. Crisscross applesauce. Maybe you're on that chair still or in bed. And we'll just take what we call that matched breath again, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth, and we'll do this for 3 minutes. So you'll be able to hear me breathe with you. And we'll just meditate in the transitions of what we call summer to fall, because it is here, folks. Summer to fall transition. So inhaling for a count of 4, 6, or 8. Match it to your exhale of a count of 4, 6, or 8. So inhaling. And either keeping that matched breath going or settling into a non-forced breath. Allowing yourself to sit and be still, softening from the root of our body to the top of our head. So as I name the parts of the body, just try to think about how you can soften and relax more into your body. How can you let go? How can you soften? How can you be more connected to that part of your body? Can you maybe even close your eyes and envision that part of your body? Starting with the feet, soften the feet, breathe. All 10 toes. The ankle, the shin, the calf, the front of the knee, the back of the knee, your thighs, your hips, your lower back, and even though you're forcing or maybe in that breath, softening the belly and the tissues surrounding it, your rib cage as it expands and contracts with the breath. The chest, the full back, the shoulders, the arms, the elbows, forearms, wrists, hands. the neck, the head, the face. Allowing yourself to connect to the whole body from head to toe. And noticing how the change of breath has changed your body, how the connection to yourself has changed from the start of this live event to now. And maybe it hasn't. Maybe this is a save for later, and that's fine. But also noticing that breath is a powerful thing, can change the internal heat for your body, the transitions of fall, summer to fall. It's just like our breath. So I just thank you for being here with us at Live at the Lodge, at the Lost Tamarack Lodge in 𝗕𝗵𝗰𝗵𝗶. We've got more for you here on our little break, so stay tuned. And I just thank you for showing up for yourself and your breath, and hopefully we get some feedback on what you'd like to see next time. And again, my name is Elise from Connected Healing Hearts and Movement Design. I'm based out of Boyne City, but serve northern Michigan. So please feel free to connect with me at any point in time. Thanks again. Namaste.
My money, Lord, it bled right on down to New Orleans. She took my money, Lord, it bled right on down to New Orleans. Vegas up the dirty South, and I want to see my hurricane queen. Can't let her go, I love her so deep, gotta get her off my mind. Can't let her go, I love her so deep, gotta get her off my mind. I made a promise to her, Paul, I'd always treat her kind. Now she's rolling on down the line, rolling on down the line, rolling on down the line. Sweetest little thing that I'd ever done saw. Ooh, the sweetest little thing I'd ever done saw. I caught her talking with some truck down in Arkansas. Listen, rolling down the never means to steal from you. And she said, Daddy, please, you know I'd never mean to steal from you. Thought I'd play some little game and see if your loving's really true. And as you're rolling down the lane, rolling down the lane, rolling down the lane, rolling down the lane.
Crazy, crazy over you. In a whirlpool of loving you. Well, heaven took me far away. Heaven brought me here to stay. Heaven's made of me and you. In a whirlpool. It's like nothing in this world. It's like a whirlpool. Crazy, crazy over you. In a whirlpool of loving you. Whirlpool. Crazy, crazy over you. In a whirlpool of loving you. It's like nothing in this world. It's like a whirlpool. Christmas tree, Mom is there. You're tough for me. The curve of the body and the shiny strings. I can't wait to get my hands on her. And see, Daddy finally found me out. I couldn't help myself. We can play those songs together. I can sing it a little. I songs for some strangers in a barn. I believe I can see this far. I can sing a little, and I can sing it a little. That's how my West was born. Guitar instead of law. I can sing a little, and I can sing it a little. That's how my West was born. Trying to be the sheriff in a three-horse town doesn't always work when the deputies are bringing it down. So I got out of Dodge, got me a new job, blazing trails of my own. Yeah, I can sing a little, and I can sing it a little. That's how my West was born. do. Oh, but my unforgettable. Took so long to see, I guess just like me, memories are expendable. Memories remain of what's her name, my sweet unforgettable. Just memories remain of what's her name, my sweet unforgettable. Well, thank y'all.
double whammy. Bigger is better when you're out all night, but better is better when you play Mr. Dodgeball. Take a little nap in the road, take a little lick of the toad, making sure that nobody knows. Hey, Mr. Bad Guy, do you want a pie, eat it up, bad guy. We're closing an hour. He said pizza, pizza freak, mix me up a bunch of meat. I said, make a little love in the road, take a little lick of the toad, crack a little bit of the code, make sure that no one knows. Take another left on the road, take another lick of the toad, go where nobody goes. Hey! Mr. Butterball, butter me a big ball, make a big butterball, big triple order. Bigger is better on a bootstrap tire, but better is better when you buy better bagel balls. Make a little love in the road, take a little lick of the toad, crack a little bit of the code, make sure that no one knows. Take another left on the road, take a little lick of the toad, go where nobody goes. Hey! Mr. Big Guy, do you want a pie, eat it up, big guy. We're closing an hour. Blackbird, sitting here all week, but with nothing to eat. Make a little love in the road, take a little lick of the toad, crack a little bit of the code, make sure that no one knows. Take another left on the road, take a little lick of the toad, go where nobody goes. Hey! Make a little love in the road, take a little lick of the toad, go where nobody goes. Yeah.
Hello to you from Tim's Barn. Tim asked me just 2 days ago, Chris, do you want to have a little mission? And I said, I'm listening, Tim. And I had like an idea of what he was talking about. And here we are 2 days later with an experiment in Tim's Barn. Thank you, Tim Freeman. I'm going to sing some music. Actually, now that I'm talking, I wasn't just going to start the song, but there's a couple lyrics in this very song that I'm about to sing that reference this very place. As sure as I'm standing here, you don't gotta fear, I'm rolling with you. Just a few years back, don't know quite when it was, I was eating French fries in my afternoon beer buzz, watching the waves turn white as they break, and a tiny thought popped right into my head. How it got there, I will never know, and where it went next is just some place that things go. Before we met at the Tamarack Lodge, at a time I kept my finger on. As sure as I'm standing here, You don't gotta fear, I'm rolling with you. Each year coincides with an animal. Meanwhile, on the other side, there are worlds met by stars with stories to tell. Prophecy is a state of mind. Doom rides just overhead, and solstice rides alone. Borne along like the song of Bethlehem into the great unknown. As sure as I'm standing here, you don't gotta fear, I'm rolling with you. As sure as the sun will rise, I'll be by your side, I'm rolling with you. Sure as I'm standing here, I'm out of fear, I'm rolling with you. Oh, as sure as the sun will rise, I'll be by your side, I'm rolling with you. That tune's called "Rollin' with You." So, if anyone's watching and wondering what's going on here, I'm standing in the barn with 𝗕𝗏. So 𝗕𝗏's right there, and I'm right here, and no one else is in the barn. So thank you, 𝗕𝗏, for running the production. And Frank and Greg and Tim and the guy I met just now, they're in the other room watching on the TV, and we were just outside watching the Northern Lights. If anyone looks north, you will see the Northern Lights right now. And here's another song called "Keep Me in June." Here's a brand new-ish song that I played with my band a couple times recently. Just pause for a minute, ain't no rest for the wicked, don't make me go. Keep me in June, hold me in time for a while, one more notch up on the dial, don't make me go. Keep me in June, it's such a perfect night, it doesn't seem quite right that this would be my last with you. Come September, we will remember as dusk falls on the things we knew. Heard the front door creak, how late did I sleep? Did I miss my chance to say goodbye? What do you think? Would you still love me? I really wish I knew. It's such a perfect night, it doesn't seem quite right that this would be my last with you. Come September, we will remember as dusk falls on the things we knew. Perfect September, we will remember as dusk falls on the things we knew. All right, that was Keep Me in June. I'm not cold, but I'm in a cold barn. I'm gonna tune this here guitar. It usually stays in tune pretty good. This is my guitar I play when I play solo, if you've never seen me play solo. It's almost in tune. I was going to do a bunch of new songs because I like doing new songs. Can't imagine it without her. What a strange idea. The moon took up half the sky, and that emotion was defined. All I want is to see the real you. All I want is you. All I want is to see the real you. All I want is you. I got a room filled with scraps of paper without marks that don't get me too far. Where did I go? Where did I go? Into a verse from a good poet, yeah. All I want is to see the real you. All I want is you. All I want is to see the real you. All I want is you. Dewan. That was The Real You Returns. Thank you. Nuisance to everyone I know. Everything I show makes them sad. I'm a nuisance to everyone I meet at all points in between. But I got so much love down in my heart, don't know how to give it up. To get back where we were a long, long time ago. Now I'm a nuisance to everyone I know. I judge you, but not as hard as I judge myself. But everything makes me sad. Could I trust you? With all I gotta feel, I don't feel we're being real. But I got so much love down in my heart, don't know how to give it up. I ain't fooling myself, no more. Now I'm a nuisance to everyone I know. What it means to be okay has changed. What it means to be alive has gone away. And I don't know how to get back where I was long time ago when we met. When I had so much love down in my heart, and I knew just where it was. To get back where we were a long, long time ago. Now I'm a nuisance to everyone I know. I ain't fooling myself, no more. Now I'm a nuisance to everyone I know. I'm a nuisance. That tune's called Nuisance. So now Dewan's leaving me, And now I'm going to be in the barn by myself playing guitar for the first time. So now I'm in the barn by myself for the first time. Do anything I want. Tim gave me a golden monkey, which I've never had, so cheers to golden monkey. Before I get this life thing right, don't knock me from the earth. Before I learn wrong from right, don't take me away my health. Let me rejoice in knowing I did the best I could. Let me alone, I'll make my own, this can't be understood. Gravel road, broken bottle, all too fast, it is the tread under our feet. From the lake shore to the 𝗕𝗹𝗰𝗵𝗶𝗸, this can't, no, this can't be understood. Before I write a song I like, don't take me from this spot. One line away from being great, had it once then I forgot. I wanna sit right back and listen to the sounds from all my dreams. Let me alone, I'll make my own, just take it from my veins. Gravel road, broken bottle, all too fast, it is the tread under our feet. From the lake shore to the 𝗕𝗹𝗰𝗵𝗶, this can't be understood. Make a true friend, don't make me go home. I'm up for lots of walking, if you'd like to come along. We can laugh for knowing we had it so good. Let us alone, it'll take us home, this can't be understood. Gravel road, broken bottle, all too fast, it is a tread under our feet. From the lake shore to the 𝗕𝗹𝗰𝗶, this can't be understood. That was Can't Be Understood. This video is brought to you by Green Pantry Bakery and BetterHelp. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and, you know. This video is sponsored by KFC and Folgers. And that monkey beer I was drinking. All right, I'm going to sing some more songs that are brand new songs. Next one's going to be called No Small Stone. I've never sung this song except on my couch. Here's a brand new song, No Small Stone. Be sure to put in the comments what you think about this song. I'm just kidding. The world may tremble, the mountains fall, but no small stone can stop me at all. In every dawn, the light will show down any hill. stone will roll. No small stone can block my way. No small stone can make me stay. No small stone can take my crown. No small stone can knock me down. No small stone can block my way. No small stone can make me sway. I'll keep moving day by day. No small stone will make me stay. River flows, but I don't drown. The fire burns, but I won't burn down. They might try, but they won't win. Every stone crumbles in the end. No small stone can knock me down. No small stone can take my crown. No small stone can take my way. No small stone can make me stay. No small stone can block my way. No small stone will make me stay. I'll keep moving day by day. No small stone will make me stay. No small stone can block my way. No small stone will make me stay. No small stone will take my crown. No small stone will hold me down. No small stone will block my way. No small stone will make me sway. I'll keep moving day by day. No small stone will make me stay. Tune was called "No Small Stone." It used to sound like it used to sound like an early Bob Marley song. It was like, I forget what it sounded like, but it sounded different than that. And then I was like, what if it was an R&B song? You know what's funny? The same thing happened to this very next tune. I wrote this next song. It sounded like a Beatles song, and I was like, I'm going to switch this to a Motown song. All right, this next one is for anyone who has licked a toad today. You may have heard the video earlier, but now I'm going to do the acoustic version. Mr. Dodgeball hit me with a big ball, a big dodgeball, a big double whammy. Bigger is better on a bootstrap diet, but better is better when you play Mr. Dodgeball. Take a little nap in the road, make a little up the toad. Go where nobody goes. Mr. Bad Guy, I wanna pie, eat it up, bad guy. We close in an hour. He said, pizza, freak, mix me up a bunch of meat. I said, take Take a little nap in the road, take a little lick of the toad. Crack a little bit of the code, make sure that no one knows. Take another left on the road. Take another lick of the toad. Go where nobody goes. Mr. Butterball, do you want a bigger ball? Make a big butterball, a big triple loader. Bigger is better on a bootstrap diet, but better is better when you buy better bagel balls. Take a little nap in the road, take a little lick of the toad. Crack a little bit of the code, make sure that no one knows. Take another left on the road. Take another lick of the toad. Go where nobody goes. Hey, Mr. Big Guy, do you want a pie? Eat it up, big guy. We close in an hour. Blackbird sitting here all week, but with nothing to eat. Take a little nap in the road, take a little lick of the toad. Crack a little bit of the code, make sure that no one knows. Take another left on the road. Take another lick of the toad. Go where nobody goes. Hey! Big triple order. Eat it up, big guy, big triple order. Eat it up, big guy, big triple order. Take a little nap in the road, take a little lick of the toad. Go where nobody goes. Whoa, whoa. That song's called Toad or Lick the Toad. Let me know in the comments what you think. Be sure to like and subscribe. My daughter's done a little skit for me, and then at the end of it she said, "Be sure to like and subscribe." She's 6. And I don't like watch normal YouTubers. I watch like Apollo missions. You know? I watch like Brian May guitar tech interviews. All right. So I'm going to play guitar right here on this barn for about till 10 o'clock. So a couple more tunes here. I can't remember Tim's dog's name. Cooper. There, that's what it is. It's been a while. So once again, I'm Chris Michaels, broadcasting to you live from the barn where there's no news to report. But I'm standing here playing the guitar. So I'm going to play a Jimi Hendrix song because you know what? I'm a Jimi Hendrix fan, well, because Jimi Hendrix is amazing. But also, my guitar teacher was tired of teaching me Korn and Limp Bizkit. So this goes out to Doug Kornke, who was like tired of teaching me Korn songs. And was like, you need to buy some Led Zeppelin and some Jimi Hendrix, please. And I went to the Record World with like Led Zeppelin 1, Jimi Hendrix, Are You Experienced written on a piece of paper. And I was like, I'd like to buy these, please. After all the jacks in the boxes and the clowns have gone to bed, You can hear happiness staggering down the street. Footprints dressed in red, and the wind whispers, Mary. Yeah. Our broom is drearily sweeping up the broken pieces of yesterday's life. Somewhere a queen is weeping, somewhere a king has no wife, and the wind cries, Mary. Yeah. Traffic lights turn blue tomorrow. Shine the emptiness down on my bed. As a tiny island sags downstream, 'cause the life it lived is dead. And the wind screams, Mary. Will the wind ever remember all the names it has blown in the past? With his crutch old age and wisdom, said no, it will be the last. And the wind cries, Mary. All right. So this next song I'm going to sing, I wrote when I was a worker on our organic farms in Oregon. When I was like a young 20-year-old. Now I'm on the back end of the 30s, you know. You know what I'm talking about, Dewan? Are you 37 too? Oh, I thought we were the same age when we talked one time. So you're just a young man. All right. Once again, thanks to everyone here. I'm having a fine time playing in the barn. I'm going to sing a song called Beauty of the Mountain. I said to her, you're holding it, if you only knew it's true. A different kind of you to behold. Looking down, she noticed it, but couldn't make it right. Till she turned it on its side and she smiled. It's quite unlike anything. It's just like she holds the beauty of the mountain. She holds the beauty of the world in the palm of her hand. In the palm of her hand, she holds the beauty of the mountain. She holds the beauty of the world. In the palm of her hand. In the palm of her hand. The forest lit from the side is my favorite kind of light. Like I could hold it all inside and be fine. Looking down, I noticed it, but I couldn't make it right. Till I turned it on its side and I smiled. Quite unlike anything. It's just like I hold the beauty of the mountain. I hold the beauty of the world in the palm of my hand. In the palm of my hand, I hold the beauty of the mountain. I hold the beauty of the world in the palm of my hand. In the palm of my hand. Swifty black, swiftly back, landed on my head, like I always said. Circle back, I'm coming home, enticing me to stay till another day. Homeward bound, I've never been that certain kind of fellow. I'm going where the wind blows. Ask me where I've been. Ask me where I've been. We hold the beauty of the mountain. We hold the beauty of the world in the palm of our hands. In the palm of our hands, we hold the beauty of the mountain. We hold the beauty of the world in the palm of our hands. In the palm of our hands. So that one went out to Cooper. I hear you, Cooper. All right, so I'm Chris Michaels. That was very fun. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, everybody here, especially Duan, who's actually working hard over there, doing a bunch of stuff. So cheers. We'll see you next time at Soul, or the next thing that happens here. I think this might be some sort of ongoing thing that Tim's starting right now. So look out. See you next time.